run in it, you straight. It's happening. Watch your face. Tripping. Come
Shoes and shit. She get thirsty, man.
here. Good shit, baby.
Thirsty.
But yeah, yeah, we gonna do the 20v1 in sack, and then we'll do 21 to play. I just don't know. In LA, it's gonna be thugging. I ain't gonna hold you. Like LA it's just a Ceddy Nash in LA. It's just gang bang. Like I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. It's gonna be expensive.
Nah, the Bay hoes, like the Bay women, bro, they gonna be Reggie on the set. Them bitches gonna be overly ready.
It's gonna be a range right there.
You gonna have some Asians, some Mexicans. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I could throw the promo up on I could throw the promo up on Facebook and get like 100 girls. So that's the problem. I bring Woody down there, it's gonna get ugly.
It's going crazy. It's going crazy. That nigga got that shit on lock. That's that nigga's lane right now.
Get out.
Sure.
Get out. Nope, you finna throw up. Go. Cage, go to cage.
Go to cage, bro.
Go to cage. Go.
Cage. Go to cage.
You finna throw up,
What's
man.
going on? You geeking, bro. Cage.
JY, JTYP. What's up, baby?
You off that pad. What's going on?
If y'all don't know, that's the Sack Bridge right there. This is my little brother's spot.
How we home, but always repping.
We extra cooler right now. Just a little 2K. Just trying to see a little 2 bands, you know. Trying to. Kel, you done whack my cups. That nigga stole my cup. John, my little brother used to. Well, I ain't gonna say he used to stab me. We rented a house because that don't sound right. We rented a space, and then he decided he was gonna do the ghost stream. Can't nobody see you right now, player. You hella ugly right now. What you on?
Nah, nigga did taxis though. I did. You motherfuckers is playing.
You should have took the. So these cups come with a set, right? It's a globe that come with this. I'm not gonna trip on my little brother about stealing these, and I think he know that. I slightly think you know. I'm not gonna trip on you like
thought
ever.
You forgot about him.
You thought I forgot about him?
Yeah, because they had that 12. I think you had a 15-year bottle of Macallan.
No, 21.
21. Yeah, I knew it was something expensive.
It was a 20.
Shit
It was
like
a 21 bottle. No, it was an 18. I take that back. It's an 18-year bottle of Macallan, and we had it. Shit. We can't see him at all, so she said you gotta kind of swerve in. Yeah. So look, I had a Macallan 18, right? So that means the bottle is 18 years old, but I had that bottle since 2021.
Shit was legendary.
Yeah, the Scotch, yeah.
The Scotch, that's that baller shit. He put me on that shit. He was like, nigga, lawyers be drinking this. So I was like, I ain't even know about it. And that shit had
and it
there.
Still ain't touched. So that's a 4-year. So it's a 2022 bottle of Macallan. I ain't gonna hold you. I probably will drink that tomorrow, just because I don't know, bro. It's Macallan, but you can't you can only pour it for this much. Like this is overindulgent. Like any bottle of Macallan that's 21 years older, you're looking at like $150 per pour.
The quality and the taste and the level of getting you there, it's a different level. It really is. I understand why you're paying extra money for certain shit, and that shit explains it when you sip some of that.
So they're gonna ask you, you need the Argyle socks, and a tobacco pipe, and a rope. Nah. We ain't doing all that. So they're gonna ask you this simple question: what was it like growing up with Ceddy Nash? Just elementary ones. Don't do the middle school. Don't do the high school. Just do the elementary.
Man, we really came from that, man. Like Brody been doing his thing, and for the people that don't know or the people that try to act like they don't know, niggas really came from that, man. We came from nigga 1 mil a day type shit. Like that's not a front. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's real fam that know niggas that grew up and where we grew up, nigga, we got 1 mil a day type shit. And that just made us value everything that we have. And when we got to an adult stage, nigga, we was told growing up, you don't work, you don't eat. So anything we did, we implemented that mindset to anything we ever fucking did. And you know what I'm saying? We didn't give a fuck about what nobody else was talking about because we already knew you don't work, you don't eat. So
So, as Ceddy Nash always had a name, is the question. Like, we just talking
absolutely.
elementary wise. Just
I mean, absolutely. This nigga right here always on some like nigga. Even when it came to basketball, nigga, it was bully ball. Nigga, this nigga come down the block. Niggas didn't even want to play. Niggas was like, nah, man, this nigga can't play, man. That's real shit. Like my nigga was changing the game type shit. So
crying.
so that's facts. That's no cap right there. I nigga got in the situation, niggas like, nah, bro, this nigga coming down the street, we ain't even trying to put this nigga in the game. Like,
So what about like fighting and all that? Like, was it because there was a rumor. It was like your two older brothers. They was always fighting everybody. Is that true or not true?
that I mean, that's crazy because this nigga right here, I mean, it's friends that my nigga have been around, you know what I'm saying, and they can even vouch. Their first interactions was like my nigga knocking out somebody and telling these niggas you protected, bro. As long as you with me, you protected, bro. That's a powerful quote with this nigga. As long as you with me, you protected. I don't see my nigga knock out a nigga. I don't seen him knock out a few motherfuckers, if I'm being honest with you, and that's just not even a cap. But there's times I done see my nigga knock a nigga out in between two homies. My nigga like two niggas standing there with they nigga in the middle of them, and he knocks this nigga out and kept him up with like 3 punches.
That's a dose. We just talking kids.
Oh yeah,
The
my
dose
bad.
doesn't come way later.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
you had two older brothers. So if people don't understand, I'm the second oldest. We got an older brother. I'm never gonna disrespect him in the fact to say that he wasn't packing shit out either. But you had two older brothers. So how it goes? There's one older than me. I'm the second oldest. He the third oldest, and then we got a youngest brother. So my mom had four boys. He right here. I'm right here. So I'm just asking from the childhood point, from perspective, you had two brothers that was known to always have to go and squabble. What did that look like for you, in general? Just in general, what did
Uh,
that look like?
it motivated me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my niggas really, they never back down from shit. And so like that's why when it came to me as a youngin, I fought my own battles because of these niggas. Like seeing that these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew I could rely on these niggas, but I because of seeing what they've done. Like this nigga would fight for anybody that he fucked with. Like if he considered you a homie, if you was family, and you was ever in a situation, my nigga was gonna rock with you. He was gonna always fight for you. So that's never been a question with this nigga right here, like at all. You know what I'm saying? So like we done been through some shit, and so just seeing the things that niggas been through as a youngin as into becoming adults, it's crazy because it's shit that I already knew my nigga was capable of, but when homies had to see my nigga in action, it was just like goddamn. It was a shock for them because they had never seen that, and this is just this nigga's nature.
So they gonna ask you, are you being paid for this at all?
Paid? Nah, nigga, what?
Okay.
I don't. What the fuck, like, nigga, the only like we asking for money is a young nigga thing. Like we passed that. Like when niggas was young and niggas was coming from something, that's when it was a nigga was down bad and asked for some money. You know what I'm saying? That was back when niggas was 22 and shit. Like niggas don't do that no more. Like niggas got the grind in them. So we prioritizing ourselves when it comes to any type of a nigga doing bad financially. You gonna find a way yourself. But you know that you got real niggas in your circle. And if you ever did need to rely on the niggas, you would ask them, and they knew that you would get them back. But nobody's doing that shit at this point in life. That's crazy.
So ain't nothing you saying you like been rehearsed on or nothing like that, because they gonna say like,
nah, this is straight from the heart, man. This is straight from me. We just
they gonna say,
pulled up. We got the deuce. We sipping.
they gonna say, I told you what to say or whatever. Has anybody played with your brother's name in the streets at all?
Nah, bro, we don't do that. And if niggas did do that, the reason why niggas is doing that is because they literally ain't on they shit.
Nah. Forget all that. But I'm saying before this internet, had anybody ever played?
Nah, bro.
Play with your brother's name at
Nah.
either one of your brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. That's not even a thing. If niggas ever did do some shit like that, it's on some hating ass shit, bro. Because on some real shit, niggas just been too solid.
But did
bro.
anybody ever do that though? Is the question. Like that's what they gonna ask. Did anybody ever do that? Ever? Like, one time play on niggas' tops?
Not that I can recall.
Okay, so I just. Where did you grow up at exactly?
I grew up in Sacramento, California, man.
What was the street?
I grew up on Western Avenue.
Can you say the Addy?
3137 Western Avenue. Man.
Okay, and
like,
then
that's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, man. It's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been out of the state for a minute, but that's always gonna be home. And that's why shit is on my wall. You see the bridge. That's downtown Sacramento right there, going straight to West Sac. This is my home. I can look at that and always remind myself where I'm from. So.
What was the elementaries that you went to though? Because they want to know. Did you go to one elementary? Did you go to a couple of them?
Nigga, we went to. I can't even tell you how many elementaries niggas went to, bro. We went.
Just name the ones you can remember. How about
that? Fairbanks, Father K.B. Kenny, Oak Ridge, Fruit Ridge. Nigga, I remember I went to Crocker Riverside for fucking Madison. God damn, bro.
Yeah, the Madison one was crazy.
I even went to Del Paso Elementary for
it was Del Paso. Yeah, we walked from Western to Del Paso.
Yeah, nigga, I had to walk all the way down Norwood. Nigga, go to the Robinson Center to get some of that good ass water from the Rob. I
forgot about.
Nigga, that was the breaking point right there. That was niggas would stop right there to enjoy that on a hot ass day. You go to the Rob and you get some of that good ass water, nigga, before you hit, man. Humble beginnings, nigga. That's miles. Miles to get home.
You know, it's crazy. I did
7 years old, 8 years old.
I did the math on it. It's like 1.5 miles, bro. Because the Western Walk is 1.75. No, it's not 1 point. It's 0.75 miles. So walking down Western is like 0.7 miles. Yeah. 0.75 miles, which is 3/4 of a mile, anyways. And talk about your first function that you went to. Like, how was your first function? Anybody who don't know, a function is a party. We call it a function a party in California. What was your first function like? What was that like?
The first function, I honestly, that's crazy. I just remember, I ain't gonna lie, I remember this legendary ass function when we went to a school. We didn't even really know niggas like that, bro. We was there for like a week or two. And this nigga set up a party.
Your first function was the Oakmont shit?
Nah, I remember.
Nah, I thought it was the one on Western.
Yeah, the one on Western. Yeah, that was the first one.
Extra freaky.
But the one that actually was like crazy was nigga when I was a freshman in high school, nigga, and you was a
sophomore. So that was an Oakmont one.
And we had the condo.
Yeah.
Niggas had the condo dolo, nigga, in high school.
So if people don't know, my mom was dealing with this dude, and her and my youngest brother had moved to their spot, and me and this nigga had a whole condo by ourselves. Now, at the time, I ain't gonna hold you. We didn't know what we was doing, but niggas was thirsty for the vaginal, if you understand me. And when it seemed like you dealing with some grown young niggas, the women was gonna come. So I ended up, and it's crazy because my coaches was on my ass. So at the time, I was playing football, and I remember not even knowing when I said, oh, yeah, we're going to throw a party at the condo, it spread like this. I didn't even know personally.
Nigga, I didn't know it was gonna get that
Yeah,
crazy.
so I didn't even know that it was as crazy as it was, but the people I had spread the knowledge to, they was them people. I didn't know this. I didn't know that the homies I had, they wasn't square bears. They was really them cats. So they spread the condo party, and next thing you know, I got my coaches telling me they like, is there going to be booze there and all this? And it wasn't no liquor there. I'm gonna be honest right now. I could lie and be like, yeah, it was hella weed and liquor and all that. It wasn't none of that there because I wasn't running that because I didn't smoke weed or drink liquor at that time, anyways.
Niggas was
So
just hooping, playing
yeah,
football.
sports addicts. But go ahead, you can take from there.
But nah, that motherfucker was cracking. It was cracking. I wasn't expecting that, nigga. We had so many people show up to that motherfucker, and
Who shut it down?
the,
Because it
the
didn't get
boys the boys shut that shit down. Hey, them niggas shut that shit down. When I tell you, it was about like 20 minutes in or something like that, because we had so many people, and we was living in a condo, and like this was a suburb, so like niggas wasn't at that time. Niggas was like, what the fuck? Like, especially in that spot, they probably wasn't used to no shit like that. They was just like, these young niggas, like, 14 and 15 years old, they're
yeah,
just
niggas was 15.
living dolo. Like, I had all F's, because the nigga was just going, I didn't have nobody on my ass at the time. Nigga, I was chilling at the crib. Every days, I wasn't even going to school. I was just kicking it. I was like, fuck that, I ain't going to school. Nigga, we had, that's when you had the MTV channel that played music videos all day. Like, nigga, I was just watching music videos all day. I'd be watching some fucking Fairly Odd Parents all day. I was like, fuck school, man. But but that nigga had, he threw that party and that shit was crazy. That shit got shut down and then we ended up going to some little shorty party that didn't have nobody. We brought a whole party with us.
We
We
ended up
footed.
walking like
Yeah, we
30 to
footed that
40
motherfucker.
thick. This is he a freshman. I'm a sophomore. And we ended up walking like 30, 40 thick to another party and crashing that shit in a good way. But
Yeah.
it
We
was
brought
like
a
one
party
of
to
those
her party.
things.
Her shit was dry.
That shit was dead
We
as
had that
fuck.
motherfucker lit.
Nigga had chicken wings.
Hey, that shit was crazy. That shit was
Nigga
crazy,
had chicken
bro.
wings. The whole shit.
Man,
Oh
that shit was
shit.
crazy, man.
But as far as the internet goes, right? You see a whole bunch of shit, and I'm gonna keep it authentic with you. I personally don't care. I think it's fun, but is there anything that's written that you don't like as far as shit that's being said about your older brother in particular?
It's a lot of fabrications that, if people that don't know this nigga, it's crazy some of the shit that I have seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just saying this nigga went from this color to this color. My nigga always been true to the blue, man, and no matter what. Like that. One thing I used to say is just niggas is Crips by blood, not by fate, man. That was our parents that instilled that before we was even here. That's what them niggas was on. So that's just been what we was on before we was even born, type shit. So there ain't no disrespect to anybody. That's just real shit. Like my nigga ain't never been on no other shit than that. If somebody's saying that, they crazy and they don't know this nigga. Like they need to get the shit slapped out of them. That's just ignorant. Like let's speak real. Let's not fabricate niggas' lives.
But was he the only one on that when y'all was on Western? Was he the only one on that?
Nah. Niggas grew up on that because a lot of people's elders was on that. So niggas carried something that they had in their families. This was a part of their background. So I mean, like when niggas got older, they kind of navigated towards what the environment was dictating and shit. But some motherfuckers stayed true to what was in them. So you got a few cats that they stayed true to that, and then you got some niggas that they went the path that the environment was dictating them to go. So that's what it was, and it was all love. Like nobody looked at niggas a certain way because in Sacramento, that's not something that niggas really give a fuck about at the end of the day at this specific time. Probably back in the 80s and the 90s, niggas was tripping a little bit more heavily on that, but like niggas ain't tripping on that shit at this point in time. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like we a little different when it comes to that shit. Like it's really about where niggas is actually the sections niggas is actually from type shit.
So As far as like you said, sports and shit and everything like that. What was your people that you was repping for when you was a young and watching sports?
Oh, come on, man.
You might as well let it be known.
Come on, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie. RP to the big homie, man. Kobe to me was like a big brother, man. There was functions I avoided because Kobe was playing that night, and like motherfuckers end up getting hit by straight bullets type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that could have been me, but a nigga stayed home just to watch this nigga play basketball, and that was so many times. That was my first love. So like you know what I'm saying, when Kobe passed and the helicopter shit, like that shit fucked me up.
What did growing up on Western in particular, like what did that mean to the rest of the city of Sacramento? Because it's not just growing up on Western is not some normal shit. Like
You subjected to nature, so it's the Levy boys. You know what I'm saying? We had access to the wild right in our backyard. So I mean, for a lot of us, we went out there, we explored shit, so it expanded our minds because we got to connect with the fucking natural environment. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy in itself. Like when I look at my childhood and seeing what a nigga got to be subjected to, a lot of kids in the city wasn't getting subjected to that because they didn't have that easy access. And there was a lot of kids that did. I'm not gonna take away from the ones that did, but for the average kid, that's not normal to be able to go and hop your fence and you in the fucking you in the in nature. Nigga, like you over here fucking see snakes, niggas catching jackrabbits, all type of shit, right in your backyard. So that was a unique thing. You know what I'm saying? Even the train. I remember a lot of people would move on Western and complain about the train. The
right,
train used to put a nigga to sleep.
right.
And it's right behind us in the backyard. That motherfucker was loud as fuck. But
What about in the early days on Western with all the trees and the helicopters used to come?
oh yeah, the ghetto birds. Yeah, the ghetto birds. It always like
What did running into the abandoned houses
oh the
mean?
bandos.
What did that
Oh, this
mean
nigga talking about the. Oh wow,
when you
he
seen the
taking it back.
helicopters?
Man, the bandos. I ain't gonna lie. When we had the bandos before they remodeled them motherfuckers, bro, that shit was a whole different experience. Like that was because it was like you got to see the past. You know, a lot of them burnt. They had a huge fire in the early '90s. That what I'm saying, they didn't fix these bandos until like damn near the 2000s, the early 2000s. So niggas was growing up around like it was like six houses back to back that was burnt, and niggas got to really experience these bandos that like nobody gave a fuck about, and you get to go through them motherfuckers, and you can smell the burnt and whatever else, all type of shit was probably wrong with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But nobody gave a fuck about them for years before they remodeled them. So it was just like you got to experience the past and see what really transpired early, in the early '90s when that whatever crazy ass fire. I mean, it's California. You got hella crazy fires. We dealt with so many fires growing up. That was just a part of life out there. To be honest with you.
So did you understand when you were younger, when you were told to run into the abandoned houses and run out when the cops came? Did you know what that meant?
I mean, shit.
No, not that you understand now. Did you understand when you were a kid when the police came to run into the bando and run out? Did you know what that meant?
Nah, but I knew that I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I knew that wasn't the people I needed to be talking to. There were situations where nigga was already, what I'm saying, at a very young age, put in situations where it was like, bro, we not supposed to be talking to y'all, like that, and that's just out of respect for how nigga was raised. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when you got police officers telling you about your father because you named after him, and they just saying they highlighting the negative shit about your father because you got the same exact name as him, and your family ain't even talking about that shit. You already get a sense of where their minds is at and what they're trying to do. So I do. It's crazy because I do remember those experiences where cops would be like, "Yeah, your dad, he used to cause us trouble. He locked up in the pen and shit." And you telling me that my dad used to cause you trouble and you knew who my dad was just off of my fucking name. So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I remember when I first got locked up in juvie, the intake officer had told me he remembered my pops, and he was like, "Damn, you look just like him, man. I'm getting too old. I need to retire from this shit."
Yeah.
He's like, "I remember your dad coming through here." And then I just fucked around. Asked, I said, "So who charges was worse?" He said, "Oh, yours."
Yeah, and that
he said, "You going to the
yeah,
penitentiary, huh?"
and it's crazy because they it's like they kind of try to highlight it, but if you notice, you look back, you notice that your immediate family, nobody's talking about the mistakes your dads did. Like nobody's saying that because they don't want you to really know about that. They want you to be better, but then you got the officers over here talking about, oh yeah, your dad was causing us trouble and shit like that. Like, why the fuck is you telling me this, my nigga? Like nobody else is telling me. I didn't even know this nigga was this hot until you niggas said something.
Yeah, but the regularity of being there for a moment and look, this is Michael Jordan. We goofies. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's cool. It's crazy. You got the same last name as me apparently.
That's cool. I appreciate that. Make Ceddy put you on the main page, not the page with 10 subscribers. Um, Dominican Kayla, the Clips channel is for interviews, darling. So, with all due respect, that's what this channel is for. It's for the people who care the most because that 230,000 people, they only care about news shit. Only like 10,000 of them care about the regular stuff. So, with all due respect, I hear where you're coming from, but in all candor, nobody's gonna care about this stuff. So, I get you, but they don't care about my little brother like that. Like, they just don't. And they don't care about me like that.
That's facts. That's facts. Like that's one thing a nigga not gonna do is to sit here and like bro is doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I never be the he already know I'm never gonna be that nigga that's trying to ride his wave of what he's doing. Like you won't see me putting out a fucking YouTube channel trying to do what he's doing because
And
guess
I
what?
tried. I tried
This nigga's told me to
for
put out a
years.
Jamaican channel, and I'm just like, bro, and I had to keep it real with him. I'm like, bro, I'm just not that. I'm not that guy, bro. Like this is what you're good at. I'm not good at this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and try to ride a nigga's wave and say, oh,
You
Ceddy
don't even
Nash
have to
brother.
ride my way though. Like you could have created your own way.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but you know, it's just not my thing, and I'm just being real. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say some crazy shit like that. It's just facts. Like, bro,
you think I say crazy shit?
nah, you do your research. You really do your thing when it comes to the content that you're putting out. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not that well versed when it comes to putting out shit like that. So
My whole shit is this. I'm gonna keep it fair. Wherever we was, I was always a nigga, bro. Like I've never not been a nigga wherever the fuck we was at. Like in Antelope and Highlands and Oak Park, Elk Grove, nigga, the Manors, even the little spaces and pockets in the Arden, the Alta Arden area. Like a nigga always been a nigga. Just because I'm gonna walk out in the street and find a couple of people and I'm gonna have to squabble a couple of niggas and then that's just what it was. Like you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, and it's not because that's just like that's a California thing from Dago all the way to weed. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fight in California. That's just our mindset. Like you had to squabble a nigga the fuck down. And then even if you lose, you gotta fight the next nigga up. You had to. So I can get whooped by your little homie in your hood, and then I gotta go fight the big nigga, and I might get the best of him because he might take it easy on me and get his ass beat. Like it just is what it is. I done lost more fights than I won for sure. I done lost more than I won. Like I'm just keeping it authentic with y'all. I'm not some ultimate warrior ass nigga, but one of the things that I will do is I will go outside, and I don't care. I'll park shit if I had to. So I see like the two goofies, but in all honesty, bro, if you see me in real life, you will try to join what the fuck I got going on. Bitch, I'm
it's
in
facts.
VIPs.
It's facts, bro. We niggas don't move like you can't move the same way you was moving a decade ago. You know, and
That's
Brody
more fun.
and Brody showed me that. Like he showed me like you know what I'm saying like we definitely was probably having more fun.
Way more fun. And we had the money. We didn't even have the money.
We didn't even have the money, but niggas was having because the people we surrounded ourselves with just elevated the times. You know what I'm saying? Like we really enjoyed what we was doing. But you know what I'm saying? Now when niggas make those moves, you know what I'm saying? It's like we just moving a different way. Like we know we not doing the same shit we was doing when we was 22 and 23 and shit like that. Like nigga, we probably got a booth and we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I go with this nigga to Puerto Rico, we've been going to Puerto Rico. I don't know how many years now.
5 years straight.
Yeah, like niggas been going to Puerto Rico. You know,
This
shout out
is
to
6
San
years.
Juan, nigga, Ponce de Leon. You know, La Placita. We was out there last year, just going crazy. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like when niggas is going out, we getting boosts, bro. We not out here just kicking it out on the dance floor. Niggas ain't getting they dress shoes fucked up and all that. We passed that, bro. Like we let the YNs have that. It's their time. You know, we just kicking it.
So what's the Ceddy Nash party like when you hit them clubs? Like what that look like?
It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like Brody is gonna make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Fuck that. What did last birthday look like? What did July 18th, July 19th in Puerto Rico, San Juan look like last year?
Oh man, like anybody that came with this nigga, it's pretty much I'd say a all expense, but take care of a little bit of shit type trip. You know what I'm saying? You touch down, everything's pretty much taken care of. You just you know what I'm saying, paying for who you and if you bring in a little sand to the beach, you paying you taking care of those type of things. But for the most part, everything else is taken care of, and you showing love to a nigga that just show love to you to come out here. So that's really what it is. It's a pay it forward type deal. You know what I'm saying? So every time niggas touch down, we kicking it. We kicking it. You know.
How much money was thrown up? Like,
Oh, nigga, I can't even remember. The last time, niggas went crazy.
well, not just the last time, just the last time.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even recall.
Was it hundreds? Was it
It
thousands?
was probably bandos for sure. Niggas was gone. Niggas was gone, bro. I thought you didn't have videos of that. I thought you had videos. Of
It
that.
was, but them videos don't.
Yeah,
like niggas are stepping like. The fucking the money was paper towels at a certain point.
Yeah, we was going crazy last year. Puerto Rico, I don't even remember the strip club we was at, but it was live. It for sure was live, and I'm pretty sure motherfuckers got some type of footage of that because niggas was going crazy. Like that's just facts. That's no cap right there. Shout out to San Juan. That's nigga. Second or third, I'll say third home. That's the third home.
What's the second home?
Second home is out here. You know what I'm saying? Out in the country.
Yeah.
Out in the country, man.
Yeah, because I slightly be forgetting. You know what's crazy? I was just thinking about this earlier. I was like, bruh, we in a whole nother state.
Yeah, bro.
Brody got a nice ass place in the cut. I got a nice ass place in the cut. Like, this is shit we had talked about when we was like 5 and 4 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it dawned on me, but I ain't really, I be epped out my mind because I'm always like, I be thinking about the next week. I never get to settle on what just happened this week type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that one thing I will say about this nigga right here is this the only nigga I know that will have a plan and really execute that motherfucker. Y'all just seeing the shit that's going on the internet, but all the other things that my nigga's doing, that he literally laid a format, he laid a foundation and said, this is what I'm gonna be doing, and actually executed it. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Like, it's really motivational. A lot of motherfuckers that, like, that's when you know motherfuckers around you is real, is when everything they see that you do that keep elevating is when it's just a motivational thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I see this nigga do something, it motivates me. My girl will say the same shit. Like, I'd be happy as hell to see my niggas succeed. Because that's what it's about, especially when niggas came from nothing. Like, my nigga, that'd be crazy for me not to be happy. And
what you mean when you say came from nothing?
Like niggas came.
They say, this is what they say. They say, Ceddy Nash was born in the suburbs with mommy and daddy.
That's
went
crazy.
To private schools and all this shit. Like,
niggas is,
what you mean?
Them niggas is on 90s drugs. They're smoking sherm. If they say that shit, they're smoking sherm. Because that's far from the fucking truth. Like, that's crazy that niggas would say some stupid ass shit like that.
So he didn't grow up in the suburbs?
Fuck no. Like, we had a brief moment out there when niggas was already teenagers, and then it goes back to what I was just saying about when my nigga threw the party. That was the brief little stint we had where we got to see what life was like outside of the hood because my mom was engaged to somebody that had a better living situation. So much that this nigga was able to have niggas live in a condo at 14 and 15 by our fucking selves while he moved my mom and my little brother into a fucking home. So I mean that was the only time we got to see, you know what I'm saying, what life was like outside of the hood, and it was just it was a beautiful thing because it was motivation. Even when niggas went back to the hood, it was like that was always in our minds, and we knew there was something better.
But how do we know y'all like not friends? Like how do we know you and Ceddy Nash ain't related? Like how do we know? Like how you?
I mean if niggas need to know.
Cause you got like rays in your beard and then
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
your older brother, so how
Oh
does
yeah,
that?
I mean life. You know what I'm saying? Life lessons and experiences, my nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? We got different dads. It could be genetics. I don't know what the fuck it is.
So there was a rumor on the internet, right? It said that there was Cepeda, there was Cedric, there was Trey, and there was Chad. So where the fuck do you come in? Because
I mean Trey. I am a third. So I mean R.P. to my pops. That's what he used to call me. I mean, I don't know nobody else that referred to me as that. That's kind of crazy, but I mean, that's what my pops used to call me before he was gone. He was taken from me. So, I mean, if a nigga knew that, that's wild. That's some creep type
so
shit.
there was a girl who jumped on the internet and swore she said that I was 16, which means Cepeda would have been what age?
You'd have been what 17, 18?
So Cepeda would have been 18.
Yeah.
I would have been 16, and then she said we was going to church in the Heights of all places. You know, I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
Wow.
It's Cepeda 18,
I'm
Ceddy Nash 16, and we going to church in the Heights.
I'm gonna be honest. Whoever said some shit like that, they just riding that wave, bro. They gotta try to connect themselves to the story. When they see somebody succeed, they just trying to connect themselves to a story.
How insane does that sound? By the way,
Sounds dumb as fuck.
Does that sound believable? Me
Uh,
at 16, nigga at 16, Cepeda at 18, we going to church.
That nigga wasn't going to church, if I'm being honest. That's just crazy in itself. So I'm gonna have to take a shot at Deuce on that one. 'Cause that's wild. Whoever the fuck came up with that, touche. Nigga, you was trying. You probably got a few views off of this nigga for that.
Yeah,
and I
no,
can't
she
even knock
definitely.
you on that.
She definitely. I ain't mad at her because
I can't even
know
knock
who
you on that,
I know who told it to her.
That's crazy.
But I just was like, what? Like, she's me at 16 in the Heights at a
Yeah.
fucking church on Sundays. First off, we didn't even live with mom in no fucking 16. That shit died when a nigga was fucking 13, 15. You feel me? So that was out anyways. I just thought that shit was crazy. But she said, yeah. And then she think you was Uzi.
Damn.
That's what it is. So
Crazy.
she thought you was Uzi, and then literally somebody had questioned that shit. The person who questioned that shit knew who you were, but she thought that you was Uzi, which is crazy to believe. R.I.P. to my little brother, Ceddy Nash with concept. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling because if they're like, if I die tonight, this the nigga right here that's gonna have to coordinate my whole entire funeral. He get to say who come and who don't come, all of that shit. Ooh, that's 5% player.
You're right. I hit you over the chart.
You say.
But nah, like the crazy thing is, you know,
Nah, this is ooh, hold on. Listen. I think that'll work. Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
you want me to screw
No,
it
no,
on?
no, that's a little too happy. You're too happy for that shit.
Yeah. Nah,
All right,
that's
so like, so it's just one of those things where I hear the rumors, it just don't make sense. That's the problem. So one of them cats, the first person to spread some BS, I told him if I don't catch you, I'm gonna beat the beat the hell out your daddy. So then I had 10 people calling me. Man, don't put your hands on him, man. He didn't know and all this stuff and everything like that. But it's like, bruh, you and your daddy ain't. We didn't know your dad or you growing up on Western. And I'm not trying to sound disrespectful, but nigga, I done been shot at and shot at niggas on Western. So it didn't make sense for a nigga to lie on my name when I never lied on your name.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this a nigga who grew up on Western for the duration. What's the schools that you went to? Just to say that you can even say you from Western. What's the 3 schools that you had to have went to?
Fairbanks, Martin Luther King Jr. High, and Grant.
Okay. So if you didn't go to those ones, you can get put on. You can get put on later on. There's a ton of niggas I could name that got put on later on. And I'm not knocking them niggas because they had to overly thug. But you have no say so when it comes to certain shit. And if I'm a nigga who say, I will beat your ass or beat your father's ass, and I have niggas that call me like, the nigga who was talking shit, his dad still kissed my ass to this day. His dad still fear me to this day. I know if a nigga say he gonna knock me or knock my pops out, my pops ain't gonna fear that. Just the factuals.
Yeah, nah, he for sure ain't fear now.
So nigga, and I know I'm not gonna fear nothing. That's why I don't get disrespected in Sacramento at all. I'm definitely not getting disrespected in Los Angeles. Nigga, my step is solidified in LA, but in the birth city, nah. So, and I'm only doing this because I don't want any niggas to ever get it misunderstood that the type of people that I could bring on, I could. But that don't prove nothing. It proves 0.0 of nothing. You have your mind made up about me. But bro, all these internet rumors is internet rumors. And that's why I leave it on. Go ahead, do your thing.
Nah, that, and just to feed off of what he's talking about, like,
I'm about to send you a bottle, player.
nah, it's all good. I think I got a backup list. It's all good. But niggas is just trying to ride that wave. Niggas gonna come up with some bullshit to try to, build their platform. Brody ain't got shit to lie about. That's the one thing I can honestly say. My brother ain't never had to lie about shit. Like, since we was little niggas, my nigga that's not him. Like, if you can't lie to God, why you gonna lie to some motherfuckers that's breathing on this earth that he created? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's that important. Nobody's for sure not more important than God. So, I mean, niggas ain't gotta lie to none of y'all motherfuckers. That's crazy to think that. Like, and this nigga ain't never had to do that.
And then the worst part is, man, my older brother don't even get along. We don't. But nigga, I'm never gonna say that we went back to back thugging. He ran more phase than I did. And we was fighting everybody everywhere we went. Everywhere we went, we had to pull up to your block and throw hands.
These niggas got hearts of lions. They not backing down from no battle. I ain't never seen these niggas back down from no battles. I'm talking about niggas was little niggas. This nigga was a freshman in high school, and it was some race shit going on. My nigga was 14 years old, ready for battle, my nigga, and went and did that at 14 years old, ready for battle.
Nigga got snitched on for that, by the way.
Like,
my niggas who snitched on
my nigga came home with a fat ass gash on his arm because a nigga pulled a shank out on him, and he fired on that nigga and got cut in the process with a fat ass gash in his arm, and knocked the nigga. 14 years old, nigga damn near grown that he not. You know what I'm saying? And there was no fear. There was no type of scared in his bones when the nigga pulled out something and act like he was gonna cut him. My nigga just really connected that chin, and took that little hit, and had a gash on his arm. So I mean, that's just real shit.
It's a Puerto Rican ass mama. I'm crying.
I'm fucking niggas really did think, that's funny because niggas did think mom was Hispanic when we was in elementary.
Right.
Like, niggas, she came
And
to
that's
the school.
why she can't go to San Juan.
Yeah, she came to school one time, elementary. They was like, oh, your mom's Hispanic? You know I rode that wave. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Man,
sure.
that's so funny as hell. What about basketball? Like real life, just
Hoop, nigga, hoop was life for us. We had won basketball tournaments.
Remember the church tournament?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Like we had niggas sick that tournament. Like
What was that? What was that?
Was that a? I'm trying to think. Was that at
Well,
McClatchy Park?
yeah, it was.
It was at McClatchy Park. We had a tournament. It was a church tournament, and it was just like we picked up a random nigga that actually
Nah, we had Tron.
Nah, I thought we picked up the.
Nah, we had Tron for sure.
For real?
We had Tron.
I know it was one tournament we picked up a random nigga at the park, and
Nah,
we went
that
out.
was just some random. But we had it was me, you, and Tron for the church shit because we won the basketball.
Yeah, we won them fucking tickets for that baseball. Niggas, I don't even know what we did with them tickets.
His child was cousin this, cousin that, and it was hella bloods there.
And I remember we played like the African niggas at the end. They made it to the championship round, and it was. I remember this nigga. Now that
I bloods like.
I remember this shit.
Big bloods like nigga. We placed grown ass men, and this nigga cousin this and cousin that. Like, bro, I'm like,
that nigga was a fool.
Hey, shut up, nigga.
Nah, and then I remember like when we got to that last game, it was against like these African niggas, and you was like the nigga was hella athletic, but he could only go right, and you just got on my ass. You was like, nigga, he can only go right. Shut down his right. This nigga was pressing me, so I really shut down this nigga right, and this nigga could not go left. The nigga could. I don't even remember. I know them niggas was up.
So how many rounds was it fucking?
Honestly, I don't even remember, nigga. I just know we played hella fucking.
I'm gonna have to narrate y'all. So we had once upon a time. My grandma is a big staple in the Christian community in Sacramento as a whole. We talking about 1.5 million fucking people. And my grandma is a pretty bright skin. Like she just said, she like a whole white woman, but if you knew her and she got to talking, this was a nigga. So my grandma could worm her way into niggas' positions, spaces, and places. So one day, we get invited to McClatchy. This is in the South. This is in South Sacramento. Bro, we 15, 16. Body-wise, we prime. Like, you can't fuck with us type of shit. Grown-ass men in the whole shit. And randomly, we got a cousin named Altron that was already there. So the church is like, we're hosting. So y'all been at that? Basically, yeah. So what happens is we take our cousin Tron and we let this nigga run point. Either he gonna run point or I'm gonna run point. If we got 5 people, he point or I'm point. It don't really matter. Yeah. We let Tron run point because it's a buff ass nigga. Like we got statures, but Tron is realistically penitentiary built. He done did more time than everybody, right? So we there and we real life balling. And the way that we're balling is insane. So we're facing the hardest of the hardest niggas. And we maxing niggas out. Like the jump game ridiculous. The score game is intense. The defense is Detroit Pistons 80s, late 2000s type shit. Like we really clamping niggas down. And so we got to deal with the bullshit, the toss. When church situations is going on, you're going to face gangbangers. We didn't face any niggas from the Gardens or from Elder Creek or from 68. If you know what I'm talking about, this Sacramento code, those are the Crip sets. We facing niggas from Meadowview, niggas from Oak Park. We facing real life blood niggas, like real top of the line B team niggas. So we already know our lingo, we already outmatched. Now listen, I'll fight your big homie that's a grown nigga. But nigga, we don't got no guns here. We don't got nothing here. We are some just cool player type shit. Cousin at the time ain't the phrase to say because it mean real Crip shit. Tron ain't no Crip. You see what I'm saying? I'm pushing blue team since 9 years old. My brother just gonna say cuz because we say cuz. But either or, nothing like that. We ain't thugging on niggas. So we balling. But we not balling. We dominating grown ass men. So now that we dominate grown ass men, any phrase that we say that they don't agree with, oh, we gotta run that. Now we got fruit rich niggas in the building. So now we got fruit rich blood niggas in the section. We got Meadowview blood niggas in the section. We got Oak Park blood niggas in the section. We got fades to run if this go wrong. Just keeping it authentic with y'all. We get to the end. These is some super African niggas that's jump out the gym niggas, but they not solid in a hoop
and was athletic
skill.
as hell. I ain't even gonna lie.
They not solid in a hoop skill. We can do the whole jump with you, but the way in which we operated, nigga, we boom, boom, boom. All the games was to 15. You can't whoop a nigga 7-0. You gotta whoop a nigga 11-0. So now we knowing, we I swear to God, we greased the first team, nigga, 7-0. Then it ended up being like motherfucking 11-2. And that 11-2, nigga, after that 7-11, that's the hardest points you ever gonna get. Because now you know what the score is supposed to be. So now, nigga, we gotta go, nigga, all the way until it's time to go up. Matter of fact, no, we went 15-2. I take that back. So you gotta go 11 straight up. First game, nah, nigga, 15-2. And it wasn't easy. The score doesn't matter. It's how you get there. Second team's like some white boys. We greased them niggas. We 11-0 skunk, nigga. Next niggas, 11-0 skunk. The other niggas, every other team we face, bruh, it's like 11-15, nigga, 9-15. But it's not like how the score says. You have to get on niggas' asses from the jump, and we can go up 3-0. Boom, they'll score one. Now we up 3-1. Shut niggas down. 4-1, 5-1, 7-1. The next thing you know, nigga, it's 7-2, 7-3, that kind of shit. With the Africans, them niggas was so fucking athletic, but they just could not whoop us in technicality. Yeah. But what ends up happening is, bro, we almost had to thug it out at the end.
Yeah, this nigga got on my ass, so I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm speaking truth. When that nigga said, nigga, he can't go right. Shut his right down. No, he said he can't go left. He said, shut his right down. He can't go left. And I started shutting that nigga. Like, I played so hard on fucking defense on this nigga's right. And when that nigga went left, he was trash. And I started ripping this nigga so effortlessly. Like, this shit was unreal how easy it was to just rip this nigga, to stop this nigga. He wasn't getting no layups, no shots, none of that shit.
And the reason why is because
that shit was crazy.
I'm buff as shit. Like, these arms have not deflated. Like, these arms have not deflated since 16 until now. So what happens is me and Trod already some buff ass cats. He not on that level, so they looking at him as the weak link. But he got an overly thug. What we can't do, they gonna take advantage. And we not finna help you. You're not getting no help, nigga. Wow. If we lose, it's on you. If we win, it's on you. We don't take none of that. All right, I'm easily supposed to give you 5 points no matter what. That don't matter. Like, my little measly ass 5 points don't matter. Where we gonna get these other 10 from? That, you know, I can fuck around and go 15 all the points, but it's not gonna look like a real life 15. She trying to get outside, player.
Yeah, let me get her outside.
But yeah, nah, it's just, man, it's so many stories. I ain't gonna hold you. I could push the play like a nigga really wants some dolo hype stuff, but I'm really not. I'm really built from a whole different breed and organization of cats that understood and understand. And it's just one of those things. Everything about me is either passed down or I just understood. It just is what it is. And I don't ever want people to get the mindset that, oh, well, Ceddy Nash be planning all this. But I didn't realize I had to do everything every rapper had to do except die and go to jail for the rest of my life. Everything else they rap about, I did it. 100%. And it's no nothing to brag about. It's real life nothing to brag about at all because I don't wish this for my kids. I don't wish this for your kids. I just don't. I don't want your kids to ever grow up and think that, oh, this rapper was like this rapper was like that. I had to be like that. My sons ain't no gang members. My daughters ain't no gang members. It dies with me. When I die, the gang banging legacy, that's it. That's it. That's all. And my family helped start this stuff. We from LA, nigga. We not from Northern California. We from LA, fresh out from the start of this. So I'm gonna have to get around Uncle Butch and give him some interviews. You know what I mean?
Man.
But technically, as I stand, I'm technically second generation. I'm not no third generation cat because the people that I grew up with, they was just thugging. They got to their 30s and then disappeared to Northern California. They didn't do it in their 20s. They came later. And that's where I came. My grandma had 11 children. I rock with you because I can tell the side. Bruh, I'm trying to get out the way. I promise you. Like, it feels so good to understand that I have half the world fooled that they think that I'm just some punk ass dude. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't care to be a nigga like that, man. I just don't. Like, there's a saying that people have, and there's a saying that I love. It says, "You don't know how much war it took to become this peaceful." Bro, I used to be such a sensitive ass kid that if you said anything slick about my mama, I'd dive in your teeth. If a nigga disrespect my mama, bro, I'll punch you in the motherfucking mouth.
I seen it.
Don't you feel embarrassed that you have evolved? No, I don't. Look at the Rico that just happened. Look at the Rico that just happened. I know Loose Cannon. I know Brick. I know Big U. I've been knowing Big U for over a decade. Bruh, imagine if y'all would have seen Ceddy Nash on that Rico. Imagine if you'd have seen my name on that Rico. Imagine how y'all would have reacted. Well, that nigga think he the hood lawyer. Can hood lawyer his way out of this? Bruh, imagine if y'all would have seen me on that. If you would have seen me on the Big U / Rolling 60 indictment, what would you have thought? Go ahead and type it out. I'm just curious. It's niggas making videos right now trying to make fun of me for not being caught up in a Rico that it started a couple years ago, but don't know me and Big U relationship. Nigga, I've been knowing Big U for over a decade. I could say some stuff, but it wouldn't make sense to say it now because it's an ongoing investigation. So, bro, I hear niggas, but in all honesty, man, listen, let them niggas be who they gonna be. The worst thing you can do is prove you real to the internet.
Man, that's the downfall of a lot of motherfuckers. This shit is only entertainment, man. This is a new stream of income, and niggas gotta look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? The income that they held back from niggas for centuries, this is how we can make up for it. But we ain't gotta put ourselves in stupid ass situations where niggas is not getting further. That's crazy.
That ain't for them. That's for, bro. I would have been like, nigga.
Facts. I like that last comment.
Said
the name for the real shit, bro. Like that's
what
factual.
you want?
That's factual.
Nah, nigga, what's up? You about to start lifting weights, nigga? Last video I seen was like this.
We got the weights in the garage. We can go to the That's real shit.
I'm like, oh, this nigga think he ready to lift weight. What's up, cuz? You trying to get swallowed on niggas?
Hell yeah.
Say less. Tell the Lord. What you on though? What's happening?
Shit, chilling, just resting right now, nigga. Resting today.
Oh, you back in regular territory.
Yeah, in the land right now.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. The Northern California, the Yeah, the Bay 20v1.
20v1
I'm
gonna go
thinking
crazy.
about doing it.
That's gonna go crazy, man.
See somebody, you gonna do it? I'll go up there with you.
Nigga, hey, on the set, you locked in. Crib Street, nigga.
Ready.
Oh my God, look at this.
Yeah, nigga ready. Nigga got a couple shows lined up. Shit, I might be going to North Carolina in a couple days, man. I'm just waiting on my PO to get back at me.
What part?
That little Dreamville shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, J. Cole and them shit. They gonna be out there from like the 1st to like the 8th and shit. Fucking, but if my PO clear me, I might go on Friday, stay out there for a couple days.
You know Tiny Lowdown's over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cuz out there.
Yeah, see, that's where they gonna be. I'm gonna go Raleigh. I might just go to Raleigh for like 4 days, man. And,
On the set, he gonna have to plug you right. Fuck all that on the set, nigga. Fuck all that. The nigga down there try to, oh yeah, you need to run infant lowdown. No, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you out there, let me know, cause on the set,
I was talking about doing the 20v1 out there.
nigga said on Stockton Boulevard. I'm crying. Nah, look,
Wow.
I'm gonna get on Tiny Lowdown ass. If you come down there on the set, cuz need to show up for real. We're gonna beat his old ass, nigga.
that's all we got.
Yeah. But other than that shit, what else? What's the plan?
That's it right now. Just trying to make money. Nigga, that's it. Nigga, stack up the shit. Nigga.
What them numbers look like though?
Hey, it's going up. My shit, everything going up. I gotta work on like my YouTube traffic. I got another video. I gotta try to get more YouTube traction and
Nah, don't. Just worry about being consistent. Worry about being consistent. Fuck all that other shit. Dead homies. Don't worry about that shit. Just worry about being consistent. Because what I'm gonna end up doing is once I leave the Bay and shit, I'm gonna come back home and shit for a moment, and then we gonna run that play. I don't know about no jumper though. Okay.
no.
I don't know about no jumper on the set, man. Like.
They fucked up a nigga playing.
Alright, some of the niggas said, Ceddy Nash said it over on the 60 Rico out. Ooh, bitch. Ceddy Nash said he the biggest crip for the 60s. I never said that, bitch. You a whole lot. Nigga, I'm trying to be a little nigga. Fuck that. But nah, we probably gonna fuck with AD shit and then fuck with Dejan shit just because, you know, it is what it is. And then yeah, nah. Can't need to fuck with that because it is what it is. And then yeah, then the other bitch, cause that's my little baby. So yeah, we gonna fuck with that. But other than that, yeah, niggas ain't fucking with that shit. Oh crap. We do. It'll be on some Tuesday show shit, but we finna wreck some shit. Nigga done it finna go viral.
Nigga ready, man. I've been focused. Nigga staying consistent. Nigga got I'm gonna drop another video. Hopefully, probably Monday, man. I got one on March.
Don't drop no video with no other video in the motherfucking pocket. Like, don't do that, cause nigga, then you missing out. Nah, look. On the set, nigga, if you drop a video, have another one already ready.
Oh yeah, I got one ready right now.
So you got like trap ready, or you got like?
I got two ready. I got two I could drop like right now, and then I got one that's editing right now.
All right, you got your YouTube studio up on your shit?
Yup.
Yeah, you might gotta fly the sack when I'm out there. Then on me. You might gotta fly the sack when I'm out there on me.
Shit, wait, you just gotta give me the details. That's where the 21 gonna be, right?
We're gonna do one in sack, and then we're gonna do one in the Bay.
Legendary.
The one in sack, nigga gonna have to have security for real. You know,
that's gonna be legendary.
Crip, niggas is thugging in sack. Nigga.
That's
It'll be hella squabbles, hella shit. Bitches squabble in sack, nigga. The Bay cool, nigga. We have a bitch from Richmond, a bitch from Vallejo, nigga, a bitch from Oakland, a bitch from San Francisco. It's sack. They coming from hoods, nigga. Hell nah. I ain't gonna hold you. I already told the nigga, I said, hey, nigga, we gonna need like 4 security niggas strapped, nigga. Fuck that. Baby daddy's just finna show up. Bitch, I ain't ducking wreck, hoe ass nigga. So what we on? So other than that, the sack shit, I think niggas is cool. But no, the bass shit niggas is cool. The sack shit,
So it's time we start drinking. Nigga, we've been
shit,
drinking for a minute.
I don't know.
I don't even remember what time we
I
started.
don't know. Cause look, nigga.
Nigga, I don't even remember what time we started drinking.
60th Street, nigga. I'm like this, cause the cowboy hat and the boots, they work on the set,
Oh, that
nigga.
nigga, you knew that since
Chris Street,
Come on,
nigga,
bro.
they work, nigga, on
Hey,
me.
the cowboy
So I'm
hat.
like, cool. I'm just pushing some LA shit on the.
The cowboy hat.
But boy, nigga, them hoes finna squabble out there. So I don't know. I think that's how it's gonna have to go out there. And I already got the little baby mansion out there. So niggas beyond player.
Yeah, nigga, pull up to the bank for sure, man. And,
I don't know, cause nigga, you know C-Bop out the 50s, right?
yeah.
Ask Cuz what it was like when we went to the Bay.
He had told me, he had talked to me, the homegirl I went out there with him and shit.
Yeah. Muskie went out there on Crip, nigga. It was, hey, niggas took my Maserati out there, took my I-8 out there, nigga. I said, nigga, it's Crenshaw when we get out this bitch, nigga. Nigga was like, for real? I said, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. It's Crenshaw when we out this bitch. Nigga, pow, 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 pow. Yeah, nigga, I told niggas. Nigga. Nigga, we got ready to hit the freeway and heard it clapping all over again. I said, yeah, we get the fuck up out of here.
They made a double backstage. Like, yeah,
Nah.
I know it was an accident.
Nigga, they don't like LA niggas out there. So nigga, we in there big ends and the whole shit. I said, damn, we slightly supposed to come out here regular. I don't give a fuck though. It is what it is. But yeah, Lil Blood said he gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna probably have them niggas hosting this shit. I might tell Woody to come out there and then come fuck with it anyways.
All in the day's work.
But then again, I don't know. But you going to Raleigh next week? You on Raleigh next week?
They want me to come out there. I'm waiting on my dad right here.
You supposed to do a show?
Nah, just they trying to give me a show out there, really just to meet, greet, network type shit.
With who? The Virginia niggas?
Yeah, with Joe, with that whole camp. She a project manager in Dreamville camp.
Shit, run it. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Having a whole little, like a little music festival. The whole little, it's gonna be like an 8-day little thing. They say last year doing it, they used to do it every year. It's like a little, mini Coachella type shit.
You doing this shit in Dreamville though? What's that shit on 95?
And right, Dreamville is like this label and shit.
Dreamville, cuz shit.
Ain't that nigga from like Fayetteville?
Yeah, Fayetteville on the 95, right by the Georgia border. I know Fayetteville real well. But you said in Raleigh. Raleigh got an airport. Raleigh got an airport, nigga. Yeah, fair.
It's right next to the airport. We got an Airbnb by, it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes from the airport.
Nah, Tiny Lowdown gonna have to, on the set, cuz gonna have to flex or shit, it is what it is. Huh?
Shout out to Charleston.
I said Tiny Lowdown is already out there, so he gonna have to show it is what it is. Cause you know what I mean? Just on some hood shit.
I got a brother out there. My brother, he gonna be out there. He gonna be out there. He live out there and shit. So they gonna tap in. Then I'm gonna probably go to Atlanta for a couple days and fuck with the homie. Do some business this nigga Willie. I'm trying to do my I'm about to roll out my merch and shit, man. So nigga working.
If that don't cross, I'm supposed to cross. Then get you like 4 days in Oklahoma City and then come fuck with it. You hear me?
4 days in Oklahoma. Come out there with you. Oh, you said 4 days in Oklahoma?
Yeah, nigga, it's a whole house over here, nigga. What you talking about?
Shit, I don't know, nigga, fuck around, come. I just gotta get squared over my PO, then I'm in traffic. I do it once a month. So once I do my little check-in and shit.
They need a letter? She need a letter?
No, I already got it. I got a case manager. She already typed typed it up and all that. I'm just waiting for cut it. They gotta process it. I did it like a week and a half ago.
I'm a monster. I'm a monster with them letters, nigga. Just let me know.
Nigga got the extendo crib, nigga. The B&B, nigga.
Cause look, we finna do some shit in Dallas with one of the biggest names, nigga. R.I.P. to Cuz, but we finna do some shit. One of the niggas is shit. When I try to do some other shit with me, we'll talk about it off camera. But when me and the other nigga try to do some shit, he just wasn't on when I was on. Yeah. But we finna thug it up in Dallas like next month on the set.
Yeah.
For real, nigga, you know how this shit go. I don't do no.
My nigga on hood, that's why niggas in that damn house, they know what time it is.
Yeah, nigga know how I get out. I don't do no wait, no nothing. But
I tell a nigga keep up. Like nigga, I tell homie J.O. like nigga, I'm in traffic. Nigga, I know how to keep up. Nigga, I know what's going on.
do your one on the set. I'm gonna catch up there, nigga.
Yeah, on hood.
All right, on the set. Listen, long as nigga hungry, that's all I care about. You can't teach hungry to nobody. I'm gonna keep it authentic with you. So anybody you see, as far as anybody I fuck with, they just gotta be hungry. I don't really care no nigga from LA. I really don't. That shit don't matter. But now Pot Shot Canvas. This is so fucked up about LA, right? We can't dance on tables. So Pacho got the liquor. He like this. Gang banging and shit and everything like that while we on the table. But he on point.
Yeah.
We 30 thick in there. Nigga, this our shit. Bro, you ain't gotta worry. Like, if it's red team niggas in here, they know Ceddy Nash. You feel what I'm saying? The VIP that was by red team niggas. We not really tripping.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the only way you rock with red team niggas is due to affiliations. Like, shout out to the Hunters and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to the niggas from Lanes and shit like that. I personally, some niggas don't, but I personally fuck with niggas from the 20s. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, Ceddy. Tell us Ling Bop story. I don't know nothing about that.
What the fuck is that?
If it's what I think it is, we ain't never doing that. We don't tell about bitches on the spot. No, we don't do that.
That's crazy work, man.
We can't tell about hoes because hoes can't tell about us. The homies can do it.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't tell about hoes. We let the hoes do it, and then we confirm or deny. It's too many stories about me and bitches online, bro. Like, thankfully, thankfully, every bitch that done talked about me and talked about getting flowed out. Every bitch that got on internet talked about me either got flowed out or hold out. You dig what I'm talking about?
This nigga's preaching facts, bro. Like,
a bitch can catch a flight. I ain't gonna lie. A bitch can catch Frontier Spirit.
That nigga throw that $230 flight and get you a little $230 flight. Hey.
It's tax write-off, baby.
Hey, tax write-off, man. It's a business. For the niggas that's goofy, that's still moving in the same, you moving in the same motion that you was at 18, bro, and you like 35, that's crazy work, bro. Change up your movements. Don't be mad at other people because they realize that it's more to life. You know, so that's crazy, man. Like, I gotta stop the madness, man. I see a lot of the goofy things that's being portrayed and displayed on this motherfucker.
Let them do their thugger. Like, it's cool.
They gotta do their thuggery, man. I get it, man. But it's just crazy work, man. Like, stop the madness, man. There's no need. All that energy niggas is putting into typing something. Even if it, because you put, actually, to be honest, you put more energy into typing on the phone than you would on a fucking computer. Because all that finger movement. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting a lot of finger movement into typing on a fucking phone than you would on a computer.
Don't worry about
Like,
that
yeah,
shit,
man,
bro.
it's
It's
crazy work.
attention seeking.
I, I,
That's the thing.
the niggas they win on.
Listen. I'm a 5'5", 400 pound, get punched on niggas, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to escape that. Like,
Nah,
I don't even want to like all that fuckery, that punk ass shit that be going on and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
bruh,
fast.
and that's the thing I had to get on Cuz ass about. Like, bruh, I don't just rep for LA. I don't just rep for SAC. I don't just rep for the Bay. I rep for the whole West Coast, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
Cali as a whole, and I understand that. Like, the more I progress, the more a nigga from the more a nigga from Fresno can say, yeah, you operating in the wrong way. And I can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Because if you saying that as a California nigga, you ain't just repping for your city, then I get it. If a Bakersfield nigga came out and was like, yeah, nah, nigga, your operation ain't all the way tightened up. I can't even get mad at that. You see what I'm saying?
And shout out to niggas from Bakersfield, Fresno.
Yeah, shout out to Central California.
Hey, Central. There's real niggas out there. If you niggas ain't been out there,
Because I had an OG from
don't go out there with your
Modesto.
mind open thinking that you just gonna run some shit.
I had an OG
OG
from Modesto, OG blood nigga from Modesto go off and was telling me how this and this and this and this and this nigga was going all the way off. But I respect it because you're not trying to little nigga me. You just telling me as your region, as a nigga who represent and as a nigga that you respect, that this is how you trying to play it. And my level at this shit, like that's the part where I be getting mad at. And I really don't be getting mad about nothing. But it's like I'm not looked at as a California to the rest of the world platform.
Yeah, nah, and I think a lot of people get conflicted when OGs is giving them insight on the past to give them a better path to the future.
Even if they're going off.
Yeah, like that's all they're really trying to do is give you an insight on the past because they lived that past.
Right.
So that they're saying, nigga, hey, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they're literally giving you a path to clarity in the fucking future because they live the past. They know what the fuck is stupid. They know what's a crash dummy activity. They know what's a failing point doing this type of shit because they live that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of OGs that's giving you that and they saying something and niggas that don't want to hear them because they like, oh, you saying like nigga.
So what you said is, I hear niggas out.
Yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying, and that's what I feel helped you elevate to where you at right now on your platform, bro. Because it's not like I said, I've met OGs that literally I talk to and I say Ceddy Nash is my brother, and they like nigga, oh Ceddy Nash, I follow his channel. Like, bro, a lot of I've real life met OGs that have said this shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is OGs. This is niggas that live through experiences that and they saying the same shit. They saying, oh man, your brother be saying some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just no cap. This is not just for the live, bro. This is just me talking to this nigga. I've said this to him before. So this is not even like we could shut this shit off and I'd still have this conversation with this nigga about this. Like, motherfuckers that I've met have said this shit. And we're not in California right now.
Why do you value what they say opposed to what a random comment is saying?
Because we chopped it up and I've got to hear their experiences in life. And so just hearing what these niggas been through in life and to make it to that age that they've made it to when niggas is 50 something years old and they lived a life that a lot of niggas don't get to make it to that age, I'm gonna value that because I grew up in a situation where I seen a lot of people not make it to fucking 20 something years old. You know what I'm saying? Like 30 was a milestone. And so it's just like hearing that motherfuckers made it to 50 years old living a life like this, and then they say, oh, they watching my brother on YouTube and they really fuck with him and they really hearing what this nigga is talking about. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit though. And I really respect it. And like I said, I got to talk to these niggas about a whole bunch of other shit before we even got to that conversation where it was like, well, have you heard of my brother on YouTube? Have you seen him? You know what I'm saying? Like, this was well before that conversation. And I got to know these people. So it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But it just goes back to motherfuckers just really respecting real shit, and the people that don't, and niggas that try to create false narratives, is because they just trying to profit off of a nigga that's actually creating a buzz and everything that he did. How do you think a nigga got to that point? Because the nigga kept it solid.
Let's get to something crazy. They said your older brother, your oldest brother, shot at your younger brother, and he called the police.
That's stupid as fuck, man. Like, niggas that is saying that, again, that goes back to niggas trying to write off the wave, man.
Fuck it. As a personal note, if your oldest brother shot at your younger brother, what would have happened?
That's just turmoil, man. Like, nobody wins when the family feuds, man. Like,
Do
Jay-Z
you
said
think
that shit,
one
bro.
nigga
Like,
would be dead and another nigga
bro,
would?
like that's not even, especially the way these guys carry themselves, that wouldn't have just went, that wouldn't have just stopped. That would have kept going. Like, niggas would have took that a whole different way. Like, niggas, like, nah, bro. If you knew these niggas and you knew what they did, and you knew the things the way they lived their life, bro, like that wouldn't have stopped. So, I honestly don't get why niggas is saying some crazy ass shit like that, bro.
Nah, it's
Like,
Harshberger, bro. I'm gonna keep it authentic. When niggas ran with that weirdo stuff, I said if a nigga didn't give me that night, I would have got him. Like,
yeah, bro.
for
Like,
sure.
and I know the night that niggas is talking about. I know what transpired, and the things that y'all are hearing is not real. I won't speak on what happened that night and the way
You
things
can. I mean,
transpired, but it's just like it's nowhere near what niggas is talking about, bro. Like, at all. Like,
well, the fact nobody ever from that night got charged with the shooting. Like, nobody
yeah,
got
like
charged
that's
with
crazy.
the shooting is
Like,
insane.
goofy ass niggas that want to try to say that to connect something.
They said I called the police is insane.
That's crazy. That's stupid as fuck. Because really, my nigga was on edge and thought something else was going on, completely different than what the fuck niggas is talking about. And that nigga went full Rambo mode. If I'm gonna be honest.
Man, kill that. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, don't do that.
Like,
Don't do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
just-
Nah, because
Bro,
the
they
weirdest
don't fucking
the
know,
weirdest
man.
part about it was the weirdest part about it was nobody ever got charged with a shooting.
At all, bro.
If you know the miracle in the truth, like, thankfully I'm not in jail. I'm just gonna keep it authentic with you. So let them run with that. But
Yeah. Forrest Gump that motherfucker if y'all
yeah,
need to, bro.
it just
Like,
I just want to, and then a nigga keep pushing that, and I'm just like, go ahead, do your thing,
yeah,
man.
bro.
Like,
We gotta cut that out because that's not. I mean, I get it if.
Nah, don't cut it out. Let it be what it's gonna be, cause it don't matter. Like,
And no, I get why though.
it don't.
I get why because again, I'm on the outside looking in, bro. Like, y'all not gonna find me on no platforms. I'm gonna be honest. I think I got an Instagram that says I'm not even doing shit on this unless I'm making money. Because I see my brother making money on the internet. So, like, I'm not even gonna do shit on the internet unless I'm making money. And that's why I don't do shit on the internet. So my nigga literally, you know what I'm saying? If I'm being real, if niggas is even mentioning this name, like if they mention in this nigga name, they literally trying to ride off the wave. Because if niggas ain't got nothing real to say and you hearing some outlandish stupid ass shit, I'm gonna just be honest with you. That's just niggas trying to ride that wave of the success.
First off, have you ever heard of that before the internet?
No.
Ever? Like,
That's
even
stupid as
during?
hell. That's stupid as hell. Niggas shouldn't be saying no shit like that. Like, that's stupid as hell, bro. Like, and I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not trying to say nothing to be disrespectful. I'm just being fucking honest. Like, that's stupid as hell. Like, bro, y'all niggas shouldn't be saying no shit like that because that's not what it is. And I ain't gotta fabricate shit. Like I said, this ain't no pre-scripted type of shit. This is just niggas. We sipping. Brody went live and we just chopping it up. Like, there's no.
And how are we related? F on it. How are we related?
We related by blood, not by fate, my nigga. Same mother. So I ain't gotta.
What was your order? Cause you know they're gonna try to be like, hey, nigga.
I'm the third I'm the third oldest out of 4 children that my mother had. So that's it. We didn't look at nigga. You came from this. You know your dad was this nigga dad. Like, none of that shit.
No,
bro.
this is my mother's third oldest child.
So,
I'm
like,
the second oldest child.
And that's how I treat my
Well, we're
nephews,
older.
nigga. Like, I treat all my nephews the same way, even if they family don't treat my brother's kids like that, nigga, I treat all my nephews the same way because of how I grew up, nigga. So
Yeah, and there's nobody in
that's
the
fake
fucking...
ass shit. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That's some fake ass shit. If you niggas is treating y'all motherfucking your nephew and your nephew got siblings by a different dad or a different mom, you not treating them the same. You a fake ass nigga. Cause I treat all of the kids the same, nigga. Real nigga shit.
I just thought that was crazy how, and to be honest, the nigga who made up that bullshit, I was just like, I tried to help him out. I'd be laughing because the Ceddy would tell them run their play or how they should have. Yeah, no, and I did. I ain't gonna hold you. The nigga who ran that BS, I swear for God, I try to teach him how to run it because his whole thing is I won't turn against 1090J, but he's not from nowhere. Like he's not from East St. Louis, but he run East St. Louis, and then he try to run St. Louis on some other shit, right? But we know the niggas that's out there in St. Louis. He's not from nowhere in there because I would have made you line it up out there. You would have had to see me in the flesh. So you're not pushing the St. Louis car. All right, cool. So you from nowhere. You don't even, as far as the street shit go, you can't speak on me because you're not street. Mouth and you ran your mouth to the homies in Florida, you ran your mouth to the homies in LA, but they didn't bite. So the thing about Ceddy Nash in LA is I am LA, nigga. I am Los Angeles, bruh. I am California. I am Sacramento, nigga. I am these places. Can't no nigga from either city say no other thing other than that because I dive in your face. It just is what it
facts.
is.
If niggas want to go ones, that nigga will protect your neck.
You can whoop me. I ain't
Shout
gonna
out
hold
to the
you.
Wu-Tang. Protect your neck.
Listen, and you can whoop me. It ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna pop out and show out. That's why nobody in California ever goes against Ceddy Nash. Nigga, I'll pop up wherever you at. And I'm not trying to be no tough nigga because I'm not that at all. It's just
Facts.
how it goes is this. You a name, you a face, you a face, you a name. And so the BS, y'all took it from somebody who was trying to grow their YouTube profile, but they grew their shit from a nigga who's a nobody. Just keeping it authentic with you. A nigga who I invited multiple times to come here and say what he say dead in my face. And if you tough like that, then let's get it cracking right here and we can do it on camera. He denied it. All right, that's cool. I'm not mad at that because I get it. I wouldn't do it if I was him either because it was going to be 30 niggas around there and you wasn't going to make it out of there. And we could have said the nigga could have whooped me and everything. He could have beat me out my drawers. He wasn't going to live. And I'm not talking about he was going to die. His reputation wasn't going to live because it's too many niggas that would go against you and they wouldn't go against me. And you can be the victor. So there's that. And every nigga that spoke ill about me, I talked to him. Not the same story. So with the other nigga, I gave him the play. They said that story came from 2013. I said, no, that's 2014. Ceddy Nash always been known as a shooter. Either I'm going to beat you or I'm going to pull out yanks and we're going to get it yanked. Straight up.
I seen this nigga knock a
Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. No.
I'm going to give you some more news,
If you decide to open a YouTube, them could be your stories to tell. But we're not going to do that because I don't want to be known as that. I just want to be known as the cool nigga that got to chill out and not even thug it out because it's not worth it. I'm gonna be fair. Like,
nah, that's facts, bro. But you know,
nah, we don't need them stories going on. I don't want no like he know a lot of stories that'll paint me as a monster. You hear what I'm saying?
I've seen some shit.
And I'm not trying to do that from the guns.
We 2 bottles in. We 2 bottles of deuce in, but no cap. No cap.
From the guns to everything, bro. I'm not trying to be known as that. Nah, because it's not worth it. Because they either gonna call him a liar or say that I paid him to do it. So it's not worth it. It's real life not worth it.
If niggas gotta get the birth certificates to show we come from the same woman, that'd be crazy.
It's not necessary because they're not gonna believe it.
Yeah, nah.
It's not gonna.
I know
They're
it's
not
the
gonna believe
internet.
it. It's not gonna believe it. You can't win.
It's the internet. It's undefeated.
They say Research reveals having sons ages you faster than having daughters. I disagree.
That's crazy. I don't see that. You let them little niggas run wild.
Man,
I ain't even
listen.
got no kids, but shit. If I
My
had
daughter's
daughters,
got more squabbles than my.
I'd lose sleep. It sound like that. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit to say. Niggas is on something who made that study.
Man, both my daughters got more squabbles than my sons.
Yeah, that's some wild shit. I let them little niggas run wild. They gonna do some stupid shit. Little niggas is gonna do some stupid shit. Girls is gonna do some unpredictable shit. Like you gonna lose sleep over. That's crazy.
I remember Cheyenne punching a nigga lights out because he stopped her from getting water.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Now he put his hands on her.
Oh yeah, she had a fire on that one. Yeah,
And you know she pretty, bro. She black and Asian, so she automatically.
Niece had a really fire on that nigga.
Yeah.
Keep him in line.
She gonna do her big one, and that's the problem. Is like, nigga, for the most part,
And a lot of little niggas need to learn that though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them, it's unfortunate the guidance that niggas is getting at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think of. It's scary to think of the generation that's coming up right now because there's been a lot of families broken. So you know what I'm saying? You got now it's generations of broken families raising fucking kids, bro. Like
well, here's the problem, right?
that's scary, bro.
Here's the problem. The women don't know what a leader is supposed to look like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's too many niggas that'll tell a bitch we finna split the bills in half.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. My girl can tell you, I never did that with her.
Bitch,
I ain't never did that.
let's point out the rent. We're gonna split that in half.
Yeah.
The gas and electric, we're gonna split that in half.
Yeah, that's some crazy ass shit. I'm sorry, real niggas ain't doing shit like that, bro. Like I'm sorry, that's unreal to me. That's unreal to this nigga because we're real men. Like you're not gonna put yourself.
And I run a 2-bitch system. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, like the when niggas is doing shit like that, when they living off of somebody, that's when they get talked to all type of shit. Like you getting talked to crazy, you getting belittled and shit like that. Like nah, nigga, when you the man of your household, you not hearing shit like that because you're taking care of the majority of everything. So I highly recommend men being men, and that's not no manly shit. I don't care how player niggas think that is. Like nah, bro, that's not how men was cut. We was like literally the hunters and gatherers. Think of that. You know what I'm saying? Like men went out and hunted, and the women gathered the berries and the herbs to make the fucking meat taste good. Like
I make a manly bitch feel like a bitch.
like we got the shit to make the home actually survive, my nigga. Like so, like you got to think of that. Like keep that shit going, bro. I don't know what the fuck niggas is being taught now. That shit's crazy.
That shit wild than the
It's wild, bro. Like, and niggas came from.
I can see splitting gas and electricity after you took care of the rent. Like,
yeah,
that's on you as a man.
We want to make sure you got a roof over your head and you taken care of. Like, because you don't want to have no fucking woman that is stressing. Like, how the fuck she gonna make you feel happy and shit, and she's stressing?
2-bitch system. Yeah, but I don't really mean they bitches though. Like that's the problem is niggas will take the word bitch and overly apply it. A bitch ain't a bitch in my system. Like how you may look at a woman and call her a bitch, I look at a woman first. A bitch is just my property.
Yeah, that's
because
just,
you can't play with her. Like you play with my bitch, I'm gonna break your jaw.
yeah.
You play my bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'll kill you over my bitch.
Yeah, because if you get to that point, that's like, you know what I'm saying? You got to that point where niggas tied himself to that. Yeah.
And my bitch know better.
Yeah, niggas ain't just doing that.
Yeah, nah.
If niggas is doing that and just freely doing that, that's wild work.
Like, you gonna get your ass beat. You don't play with my bitch. That's me. Nigga, you play with me.
Extension of thyself.
Yeah,
An extension of thyself, man.
Nah,
that's factual.
That.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas is grown men. Like little boys do shit like that. Little boys is is saying, nah, fuck this and that. You know what I'm saying? You when you get a maturity state, you like, hold on, nah, this is mine. Like we trying to build something. I got me something solid. I'm trying to really build something, and I see this is the one that's gonna help me really get further. So I mean, niggas that's not on that, that's unfortunate. But fuck it.
Ceddy, you and Brad Brave Easy. Ceddy, I appreciate you. Keep doing. You will holler at you later and you two streets. Yeah, nah. My whole message is this, bro. The way I'm living these days is I'm done with the clubs. I'm done with the clubs. You feel me? What niggas think that they want, I don't want. I don't care for a bitch in her early 20s. That ain't my speed. Mid 20s, playing the game. 30s, yeah. 40s, yeah. But that's where I'm at. Like, I'm in that 30-year-old, that 28 to 42-year-old range. That's more my speed. But even that, you gonna have to listen. I'm not arguing no woman that's mine because you don't stress over bills over here. You feel me? Like, bitch ain't finna stress over bills around a nigga like me. I don't know. I don't know how to make a bitch stress over regular shit because my world is bent on and built off of if you're not here.
And facts. I seen this nigga pay bills on a house this nigga didn't go to for 3-4 months.
Nigga, it's still a house I'm paying on. I'm not even there.
But he taking care
And
of
it's
that.
not a bitch in there. It's just my shit. I'm
This
not
is
even
shit.
there.
So
I don't even live there.
So y'all, that's real ass shit. This nigga, there's no cap in the rap right now. Like that's factual. Like, so I mean,
Nah, I keep tuck spots. I ain't gonna hold you. I keep
multiple
tuck
spots. I didn't even specify that, but multiple states.
Yeah, I keep tuck spots because I don't trust shit. Because nigga, I'm a nigga. The homie will tell, like, I got homies. Forget my brother telling y'all. I got homies who will tell you like, yeah, this nigga got a spot right here. Nigga, we don't even we knew, but we ain't know. Like,
Yeah,
bitch, we ain't even on that.
that's real. And if he like you, he'll fly you out.
I
That nigga will fly you
ain't
out.
trying to deal with nothing.
Hey, he'll fly you out and send you back home. Hey, no two ends about it. He'll get your ass right back to where you came from. We're gonna kick you for the weekend. Have a great time. That nigga
I should call this nigga whack right now.
have a great time and send your ass right back home.
Got this nigga whack right now.
Real shit.
Nah, I ain't finna do that. I call whack right now. They finna lose their shit. Like, why is whack and Ceddy Nash worse? And he think he whooped me. Now, I don't know physical shit, but whack think he beat me on the lawyer shit. But
Nah, you the hood lawyer, man. Niggas got that fucked up. Like if y'all niggas ever seen Suits, y'all ever watched this? Y'all ever seen that motherfucking show Suits, nigga? This is the Black Mike Ross, nigga.
nah, I want to be. What's his name? Harvey.
You the Black Harvey. Oh, that's lethal. That nigga lethal. That nigga said the Black Harvey, nigga. Y'all niggas, hey.
Nah,
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
You know what's crazy? I swear to God, I stood in probably like in front of like 40 Crips on the gang. I said, if you see me move to Houston, if you don't got your CDLs, don't come around me.
Yeah, that's facts, man. Shout out to the H-Town, man.
If you don't have your
H-Town.
CDLs around me, you can't even be around me. Like, we can be homies. We can do all of this shit. But, bitch, if you don't got your CDLs, don't come around Ceddy Nash on me. I'm telling niggas flat out, like, bruh, don't come around me. You don't got your CDLs.
Nah, that's facts. But
Flat out.
Hey, shout out to Onyx. Shout out to Paradise. Hey, shout out.
Shout out Paradise.
Hey, I was lit in that one.
We was at Onyx, nigga. They had their
Onyx,
clothes on.
hey, nigga, I spit a whole plate.
They had their clothes on.
Nigga, I had a plate of some greasy ass food. Nigga, I wore all white to that motherfucking strip club. Nigga, I dropped all that grease on my fucking outfit. Nigga, fuck the whole fit up.
Okay, so let me do this.
I was hot.
Every bar in Houston where the bitches have clothes on, fuck you, shut down. I'm just with that one. I like seeing titties. I love seeing you bust your vagina. Why the hell open? I need that bitch to look like this right here. Hook 'em horns. Hook 'em horns. Hook 'em horns. So I need to see your legs bust wide open like that. I don't want to throw dollars. Like, bitch, I pay your rent in the night. We already gonna spend like $5,000 already in this bitch. So, bitch, if I can be the cool guy, may I? And then I should bring Poker ass down. Poker gonna act a fool. Poker bad bitch. Like, I look. I know. Like this bitch so bad. I know I'm not the only nigga in her life. It's like 4 niggas right now that's paying this bitch just to sip her bath water, and she know I'm not finna do it. I'm just gonna keep it off. Poker a bad bitch, and I love this bitch. I ain't gonna. I really love this bitch. But nigga, I'm not. Nah, I know I'm number 4 on the totem pole. I'm just a nigga with the dick and a nigga with the status, and that's it. We ain't fucked. We ain't did shit.
Look at how I call my girl on the phone.
You hella funny. You hella funny. Don't do that. You finna be in trouble.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, this bitch is this bitch fuck bitches, fuck niggas. She don't even have regulars. This bitch get flown out. Like, I'm just not fucking this bitch
She
up.
probably did the Dubai porter potty.
More than likely. But this bitch is
Wow.
high end. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's high end shit.
The
You
bitch
do
is-
the Dubai porter potty. That means you took a bag. You ain't doing that shit for free.
The bitch is high end. I'm gonna keep it authentic.
That's,
I'm not a nigga that can ever do that. Like,
Yeah, that's
I'm a
crazy
fat
work.
Mac right now. That's
Y'all
all
know
I am.
about that Dubai porter potty. Y'all know any motherfucking bitch doing that is nasty work. That's nasty work. And that, I mean, they getting a bag for it though.
They trying to sell me Hawks tickets, season Hawk tickets for next year for like $4 grand.
Hey, it's not the Hawks.
It ain't even lower in.
Yeah, it's not the Hawks. 2
Bitch.
Chainz said the Hen Hawks. You know, so ever since he said the Hen Hawks, that's how I always thought of them. But they not even worth it. They trash. Shout out to Trey Young though.
But the worst part is, I actually real life love this bitch. Like, this bitch is really my bitch.
You gonna get her tatted?
No. Hell nah.
You not?
No. Any bitch I get tatted, bitch forever with me. Bitch, I one of them, the messies. Bitch, go to sleep. We ain't
That's
even
why.
fighting.
That's why. Oh shit. Oh
Damn, nigga,
bro,
what's wrong?
the cord, bro.
Watch your Yeezy slides, nigga. That nigga got them Yeezy slides on.
Hey,
Fucking the fuck.
hey, do not try to get me canceled before it starts, bro. Like, you know, usually that nigga on a different path. That nigga on a different path.
Whew. Nah, I ain't gonna fire no bitch, man. Nah.
Damn.
Nah. Poker ass, she just ain't a one bitch nigga. Like, I know that.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you know.
I know that though. Like,
Yeah. The fact that you know and you understand, it's not a loss. It's just the understanding.
we ain't never fucked, we ain't never kissed, we ain't never did none of that shit. That's just my internet bitch. Like,
Just no contact.
and I'm her internet nigga. Nah, we done kicked it, but no, I ain't never put my lips on that bitch. Hell no.
Yeah, nah. That's real. No contact sport. You know, you might even in the physical scene, but you know, you kept your distance. It's like the NBA, no contact.
NBA.
Oh, so it was like you was a DB. So you ran a route. You pressed up on her, but you didn't. You know, I feel it. Hey, you got that other bottle of Douce?
No, nigga, I was trying like a beer for it.
Oh damn, we ran out of Douce. Two of these motherfuckers in, bro. Like 2, not 1. We 2 in.
Like a beer for it, nigga.
2 people with 2 fucking fifths of Douce. Y'all niggas don't understand.
This stream ain't gonna go longer than 2 hours, so You
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, we just gonna have to knock these motherfuckers back. That's cool. It's cool. I'm almost done with this, so I got one more knockback, and that's it.
Do your thing.
I agree.
Hey, bitch, ain't gonna. Nah, Poker is a bomb bitch, but I know that bitch can never be my bitch. Like the way I'm rocking, a bitch got tattooed my name on her face right now.
Nah, for real. At least or that or the ass cheek.
That shit ain't enough.
It's not. That's crazy. Because if a
Nah,
nigga
cause
hitting it from the back and they don't see the name, come on, bro. That gotta mean something.
because I got bitches right now with my name tattooed on their hands. Like it's like 5 bitches with Ceddy Nash tattooed on their hands.
You know, and that is common, the hand job, because, you know what I'm saying?
The
No
way you
teeth.
talking like that, see, and that's why.
Yeah, no
Literally.
teeth. No teeth. So, I mean, you're going to
So you want
substitute
them
hands.
Guinea num nums. So I'm not on the Guinea num nums yet, but yeah.
No teeth. You know, nah, because it just feel like shredder. So, you know, getting the no teeth hands, I fucks with that.
We getting the shredder?
No, I'm saying the teeth feel like shredder.
Nigga, you just said shredder. I don't have any tattoos. Oh, shout out to you.
That's pure. That's pure. But at some point, you gotta get spicy. You gotta change it up a little bit. So you got a lot of life left. If you say you ain't got no tattoos, you got a lot of life left, and explore that shit. You know.
And plus, every bitch I fuck would be bad. Like that's a problem. Like it be too
Yeah.
many ugly niggas.
I
That
got one tattoo. Sadly, I only got one tattoo. So I understand if you ain't got no tats, but you got a lot of life left. You can still channel some shit and go further. If the love takes you there, you might change up some shit.
what you think about this dreadlock shit?
Um,
Like this shit, like you know what I mean? Like it get a little crazy these days. Like how you function with dreads?
uh, you know, I try to work on my Jamaican accent. You know, just be like Rasta clap. Um, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I had some
So
motherfuckers.
did you listen to K Job on Grand Theft Auto 3?
That's crazy. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. When it come to niggas that had variety with the music, when it came to GTA 3, this nigga had it on lock, and not even just GTA 3. Let me change that. My nigga had variety on San Andreas.
Yeah, but GTA 3 came before San Andreas.
But I know, but you took it another level with San Andreas, and like this nigga was real with it, bro. Like I can't even lie. I'm not gonna let y'all know how in depth my nigga was with the variety with San Andreas. But when that shit came out, like I wasn't a nigga that was good at beating games, but I would watch my big brother beat the fucking games. Like I seen him beat GTA 3. I seen him beat San Andreas. I wasn't the nigga that ever beat those games, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I seen this nigga do it, and so like I used to just be the nigga sitting back and enjoying watching a motherfucker really beat the game, and the music
So hold
section.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Since we now over 20 years, would you ever listen to Lips 106 now? That was what it was called. You
Yeah,
had Head Radio,
yeah.
you had Lips 106, you had
You know what?
Rise FM. Hold on, hold
My
on.
music, my
You
music.
had what was the rap shit called? Um
Lips 106 was the country station, right?
no, they didn't have a country station.
No, that was GTA 3. I'm thinking of.
GTA 3 had Chatterbox
Yeah.
with Laszlo, because I used to listen to that shit all the time. You had Lips 106, you had Head Radio, you had
You
Rise FM, you had Double Clef FM, and then you had,
You used to listen to hella Italian music.
yeah, that's Double Clef AM.
That nigga was listening to Italian music on GTA 3.
But I'm trying to, so Rise, hold on,
That shit was hella mafioso.
hold on.
What was up?
So you had Head Radio, you had Rise, you had Chatterbox, you had Double Clef FM. What was the rap shit?
I'm trying to fucking think, bro. That's crazy. For GTA 3, that's crazy word.
Because the songs that they had was hard. Like
it was like they GTA
and
3
we gon' give it all
San
that
Andreas.
we got.
I'm trying to think, cause did they have that Shine on there?
No, they ain't had no shot.
That was just my
the
favorite
closest
album.
thing we had was Royce the 5'9".
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Shine album in 2004. That was my favorite album.
Nah, GTA 3.
Is that what you gonna do was my favorite song at that time. That song I don't think any 14-year-old should be fucking listening to. But at that time, that
Are
song
you ready?
was so powerful for me.
Flash was not on no fucking GTA 3. That's a lie. MSX for short. Game Radio. That's what it was. It was fucking Game Radio, bruh. Yeah.
Damn.
It was Game Radio. I remember that.
Damn, bro. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I was getting GTA 3 and San Andreas.
And San Andreas mixed up because
San Andreas was ahead of the time.
Vice City had them but 80 shit.
Yeah, it was easy to navigate and understand with Vice City.
Vice City was so underrated though, like
because they had to push it to the limit, and then when Rick Ross came out with that fucking song, it was just like it connected because that.
So you had Wild Style, you had Flash, you had Wave 106, you had that shit, B Rock, VCPR, Radio Espinato, and then Emotion. You remember Emotion was hard, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the bitch used to come on, and you hear that, and then nigga used to come on, so close. Yeah, nigga, Emotion was a shit.
Nah, and then the fact that I started learning, like I started getting more in tune with like the reggaeton and just.
Not reggaeton. Reggaeton didn't come up to the 2000s.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like
Midnight Club Edition.
Yeah, like once I started getting into my Espanol, I'm just like, damn, man, they missed out on.
But that was Cuban shit, bro. Like we didn't even listen to that shit in Puerto Rico. So
yeah.
That was hella Cuban shit, bro.
Nah, they fuck. I mean, let's be real though. In Puerto Rico, they fuck with Bad Bunny heavy.
But Bad Bunny wasn't out in the 2000s.
Yeah, but that's real.
None of that shit.
That's real.
So
that's real.
It didn't really matter.
All they had was Pitbull.
We finna end this shit. We just finna listen to this, cause I can't play this shit. So fuck y'all, bitch.